Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going over to Bitcoin. Big of the CoinsKid crew. So at the moment you can clearly see that the market is pushing into a state of neutrality. If we take a look at the top 20 coins here, a lot of neutral coins. Some of them are a little bit greedy still. We've got Matic, DOT, AVAX, which has been pushing up the last couple of days, sort of switching into that medium sort of sell signal right there. We've got Solana, which is very greedy at the moment, isn't it? The uptick that we've seen on Solana is amazing, to be honest with you. Now I did nail that support. I did post it on Twitter as we're rolling right there with the FTX FUD. I think it was way back in September. Absolutely bounced on $1.01 and it's bolted from that. It's up a massive 200% from that particular target. Okay, I'll show you that target. Really simple. If we take a look, I think it was a daily time frame. I was looking at this. It was simply a God candle backtest. I'll show you right now, so you can do this in the future. If you take a look at that breakout just there, okay, look at that breakout just there. We melted through that without backtesting its support. You see that God candle just there? So you bolted, and we was coming back. We have bids down there on that neckline, and look at the bolt from that particular level of support on the $1.01. Look at that. So beautiful. Broke out, back test the neckline, God candle back test, simple, boom, bolted. Beautiful opportunity. I remember as this was coming down way back in September, look at that. Everyone's saying no way. We're talking about the FUD. I think it was, is it FTX selling loads and loads of coins? It's going to zero, blah, 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 and all that. Look at that. What is that bolted? 227%. What an opportunity I gave to you on Twitter. Okay, this is why you got to get involved in Twitter, because like I said to you, I can't post a million videos every single day, so I do post a lot of setups, altcoins, whatever, on the Discord and the Twitter right there. So there is a coin that I'm looking at. I'm going to show you that in today's video if I do get time. A certain little setup. I'm looking at this coin that I think, regardless, even if we have another low, I think it's an opportunity because of what I'm looking at in the charts, and I'll relay this to you. Okay, so at the moment Bitcoin's at a bit of a flat spot. It's going sideways. Let's keep an eye on that daily buy signal. Okay, so I'm going to show you that in the charts as well. But in my opinion, uptrends, when things go sideways and they start to switch into the neutral zone, they offer only opportunity. Okay, so we're looking at Ethereum. That's a really important coin to keep an eye on. If it takes out the April high right there, I've told you about this particular April high. That's really important. So if you do start to see Ethereum coming up and taking out that resistance right there, around about 2140, isn't it? Then boom, the entire market will explode right there and catch up with Ethereum on the altcoins. So let's dive into the Bitcoin chart right now and see what we can see. Okay. So looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame at the moment, we are in free buy signals, and this is really important. Okay, so until we get the red signal, the red dot in the charts, we break down below the buy and sell. This starts to flash green and then red. Boom, you're looking at a short opportunity to come back in a deeper correction. But at the minute, you can clearly see we're coming up into this resistance. We're tapping this. This is creeping us up, breakout, creeping us up, breakout. So until we start to sort of break down below the buy and sell here, I'll still remain cautiously bullish on Bitcoin. The what it's done, it's broke out and it's going sideways on a range, looking for the next leg up here. Okay, so again, there's no bias. If it breaks down, the data will show us that, and we'll short that opportunity. But I think, if you go short at this point, you're basically betting against a trend, and the trend is your friend until the end. So again, respect the trend. Okay, and this is what I tell you. Break the trend, make a new friend. It really is that simple. So at the moment, we've not necessarily broken a trend. Your bull market support for me at the moment, if we take a look, is this thick yellow line, and it's starting to go vertical. Okay, so like I said to you, if this is a whopping way free, you will start to see the verticalness in this line, and we'll start to consolidate range and go, and then it starts to really catch up with it, and it just keep going away from it like it smells or something. So in a minute, the fact that we are beginning to flip vertical in the 20-week EMA to catch it up, may be a sign that this chart is really about to break out. Basically, it really is about to break out. So we'll keep an eye on it, because like I said to you all year, I've had my targets 28k. We've met that like an absolute boss. We're consolidating a range, went sideways. My next target for Bitcoin, just looking at a breakout pattern, which is the falling wedge, which I've shown you so many times, is 47k. So this next leg up could be gearing up for that. So again, I can't go short whilst you're in technical targets to the upside. Okay, obviously if we run into a brick wall, we start to close down below these particular micro signals, the 4-hourly buy and sell here, where we're in free beautiful buy signals. If we start to break down below that, then make a lower high, I will entertain a short at that point. Okay, but I'm not at the moment. Okay, so I'm not going to join the sort of herd mentality right there that we should be shorting every single level of resistance of Bitcoin. Okay, because this is typically what adds the fuel to the the way free, basically, and all the short squeezes and added to liquidity going up. Everyone keeps thinking it's going to stop here, it's going to stop here, and it just keeps going. And we've seen this time and time again. So like I've said to you, there's stacks and stacks of confluence in many other charts that we are looking at a monumental move here for Bitcoin towards the end of this year. So again, nothing I say is financial advice. So I'm going to show you two charts right now that are sort of leading us down that path, that we've still got more leg room in this crypto market for Bitcoin and the altcoins to have another leg up, basically. So let's take a look at those two charts right now. So again, I relay to you on the 4-hourly time frame, and I'm always trying to zoom in and find it on the micro. I think the 4 hours are a really important time frame. At the minute, I don't see any reason to short Bitcoin. Obviously, if we break down below this, turns into resistance, we're looking for a lower high. At that point, we'll short it with a stop loss on the high right there, and we'll ride it down to wherever it goes to. Technically, looking at charts, you could say God candle backtest. Roughly, what is that? If we do start to break down below this buy and sell indicator right now, I'll be putting bids on 31,020 basically, because of that God candle breakout just there, where we melted up, and right now we're sort of coming up, we turn the corner and we're coming back before going again. It's possible, it's absolutely possible, but in a minute I think it's a bit of hoping, because I'm not necessarily seeing any data at this point to suggest that that's the likely scenario. The scenario I think will play out if we start to break down here, close below the band here, and that level on the 4-hourly time frame roughly is 36057. So on the 4-hourly time frame, if we start to close below the buy and sell indicator, start to come up, make a lower high, I'll entertain a short, and my target will be the God candle breakout. But at the minute, because we're not seeing the data, we're not seeing it in the charts, I think that's a hopium trade basically. So I'll remain in my longs, remain in my spot positions. It doesn't make me a permeable, I'm just respecting the data, okay? And these three beautiful buy signals that were printed here on the CoinsKid buy and sell. So what are the two charts that I'm looking at for Bitcoin right now, okay, that could be telling us that Bitcoin is about to get to that 47k target I've had all year for you, okay, at a minimal? Let's dive into those two charts right now and take a look. So basically this is chart 1 of DXY. At the moment you've broken from this channel, you've backtested resistance, and you've not even got to the target yet. So this next leg down, in my opinion, could be basically rocket fuel for Bitcoin to go in the opposite direction. And this is why we look at this chart, because this plays out for us so well. For example, when this comes down, Bitcoin goes up, this comes down to where you form the channel, what happens? Bitcoin goes up, this comes down, starts to come down to where you form the channel, what happens to Bitcoin? It starts to go up, doesn't it? So if this does really start to break down towards the technical target and some, this could be the absolute rocket fuel for this monster wave 3 that we're going through right now, okay? So again, we'll keep an eye on the DXY as best we can. Invalidation in the short term is the DXY breaking back up and taking 107,345 out. If that starts to happen for, you know, the DXY starts to come up and takes that resistance out, then, you know, we could start to look at some negation on the Bitcoin move being some kind of trap basically. So we'll dive into the next chart right now and show you what we're looking at. So this chart is the S&P 500. So far so good. This has held this green line like an absolute boss a few Fridays ago, didn't it? We had the bullish divergence there on the hourly, which I pointed out to you in a video, and equally on Twitter right there, and we bolted. I think from that opportunity down there, we've come up around about 7% at the moment. Yeah, beautiful. So we're doing well. So again, if we do start to come up and we take out that level of resistance there, 4603, I think that's our target, that white line at 5865, and this is just adding confidence to the fact that we may have a blow off top here for the crypto markets, because the S&P 500 is coming up in a wave 5, you know, the end game basically, subsets of waves inside that as well, in the sense that we may have a 1, ABC flat 2, 3, zigzag overlapping wave 4, and then boom, we've got some kind of alternation in there, and then boom, we come up and we, you know, meet that technical target basically. So at the moment we did come all the way down to a wave 1 high, look at that, and we never lost it. We sort of bounced 0.136% away from that particular level right there. So that's been an amazing leg of support. What I'm looking for right now is to hold support structurally, come up like this, take out that red line, then you've got your breakout. You've got an impulsive move, corrective move, impulsive move, corrective move, and another impulsive move. And this thing could really, really run to the target, basically, which is an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and equally the 1618, that white line at 5865. Now, you know, this is confluence to the fact that I think we might be in for a blow off top for crypto. And again, I show you the support, I show you the invalidation of such every single day, but so far so good. Okay, this chart could be giving us clues as well as the DXY right there. So there's one chart I wanted to show you today is a potential opportunity. So I'm going to show you that particular chart right now, okay? So the coin that I'm looking at was a potential opportunity, and what we've done on the weekly, we've really dropped into the oversold trajectory down there. I think we've sort of got in the floor around about the 24 level. Had a bit of a bolt right now. We're not necessarily above the 50 level, but what we're looking for is opportunity, and this is something I try and identify in the channel for you. So this particular coin, a little altcoin, if this does start to come up, this could be a very significant move for this particular coin, and the reason is it's just simply in the charts. You know, what we've got here is a breakdown, this support, and $1.14 could be the next leg of resistance. Then you've got this breakdown support, God candle backtest at $4.29, a key level resistance, and then you've got this level of support that was lost at $14.49 for this particular coin. So from this point right now, you know, if you can stomach the risk right now, you're looking at a minimal move around about 54%, really simple, and then you've got another leg of resistance up there, 480% from where we are right now. But the big monumental move to backtest that God candle breakout just there, which we've seen time and time again. You know, we've traded so many of these on the, you know, the bigger caps, Link, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, traded so many of these, but you know, if you find them on the altcoins, basically they're opportunities in my opinion. So again, that's a 1,894% opportunity from here basically. So again, what we're looking for on this particular coin on the daily time frame, I keep relaying this, is a buy signal on the CoinsKid buy and sell signal right there. So I'm going to show you right now, but you know, this could be a golden opportunity if you can stomach the risk, and obviously if it goes lower, then it is what it is. We're just accumulating in the floor basically, and you know, the charts are telling us that. So there's always a chance that it could go lower, lower. But at the minute, I think given the opportunity to the upside here, then I'm buying it basically. I think it's a buy, and this is something I relay to you. The opportunity never feels like opportunity. So if we switch to the daily time frame, if we take a look, it's not even flipped green yet. Okay, it's not even got the green signal. It's like not many coins have done that. This is one of very, very little coins that are in the floor basically. They've not even printed the buy signal on the daily. So is this coin a really low cap gem basically about to catch up with the crypto market? It's a possibility. And is the buy and sell signal indicator right here, the fact that it's just starting to turn yellow, is it indicative that we are in for a pump on this particular coin to catch up the market? So it's possible. Now this coin is traded on KuCoin. I've personally bought a little bit of this particular coin. I keep an eye on this. Again, like I said to you, it's a very minimal risk. I've not gone in my life savings. This is what you do not do on altcoins. But if we can get a nice little return coming back up, you see a return anyway. I'll look for some swing ups on this particular coin. Again, we're looking at that level there coming back up, $1.13. Then we've got this god candle just there, around about $4.26, and then the big monumental move around about 1800%, isn't it? It's $14.38. So hopefully in the future I can revisit this particular video and outline, the reasons, really simple technical analysis, the god candle breakouts down there, that the reasons we come back up to these levels is in the charts. Really simple. And again, like I said to you, opportunity never feels like opportunity. So over the next few days, I'll keep an eye on this. If I do start to see it flash the green signal and it starts to flip green here, hold this support, comes back up, I think that's the next level of resistance, $1.13. Well, we'll start to look into flipping, and start to swing some more bags basically. So again, this is a Bitcoin video. I do apologize, but I do try and identify opportunities on some of these low caps. Like I said to you, the micro caps, in my opinion, are the opportunities. I have bought a few micro caps in recent times, so it's relayed to the CoinsKid crew as well. Remember, you can trade this on KuCoin. The link's in the video description right there. Best of luck, everybody, okay? Take care. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye-bye.